Welcome to the visionarywoman.com online
Many
media
years
network.
I lived in fear. I was brought up in a very strict culture where, well, let's say from birth, children are not supposed to be heard, we're not supposed to be seen, we're just supposed to be in the background, and you kind of grow up into womanhood and exactly the same is expected from the Afrikaans women. We have to be very submissive, we have to be barefoot and pregnant in the kitchen, waiting for the man to come home, and anything else is discouraged in a very strong way, if I can put it that way. And so my world just became smaller and smaller and smaller as I grew older, until one day I just decided, fuck, enough and no more. I couldn't do it anymore. I couldn't live in a society where I don't feel part of. And so I decided to start doing sports and started cycling and got bored from cycling, and I decided what would really challenge me. And I decided to become an Ironman athlete. And the reason I decided on that was because I was terrified of water. After almost drowning at the age of 5, I never learned to swim. I never went back into a swimming pool. I never went back into the ocean. And I just decided what would motivate me enough to get over that fear. And on the day of Ironman, I was still terrified. The only thing that got me through the 2.4 mile swim was the fact that nothing was going to stop me from getting over that bloody finish line and getting my medal. And that's when I realized that the bigger we dream, the more the reward. The bigger we dream, the bigger we can grow, and we can stop with all this bullshit of have to do the next little step. Because I have to tell you, and I know my language is probably shocking to a lot of your viewers, but you know what? Fuck this struggling for the next little step. We are amazing, and if we don't give ourselves the opportunity, we'll just never know. The most important thing for me, and I actually posted about it this morning, is people need to stop thinking that we must be fearless. People must get over this idea that there's brave people and there's people who are afraid. That's such bullshit. Everybody is afraid. If you stop being afraid, that means you're in a comfort zone, you're not growing, you're not expanding, and as far as I'm concerned, you're not living.
Yes.
So it's not about being fearless, it's about fearing less. Stop being afraid of fear. You realize that this is the universe showing you exactly where you have to grow. So it's this beautiful gift that we've been given to say, this is your compass, just follow the needle. If you're afraid of it, what is the lesson behind it? And grow into the person who overcomes that. And here's the other thing women need to start remembering. You're not going to conquer your fear once and it goes away forever. I've done Ironman 3 times now. I am still terrified of the water. Really? I still shit myself standing there. I cry before I go into the water. I'm so scared. It's not about overcoming the fear. It's about the growth all the time. I mean, every time I walk out of the water, I'm like, holy fuck, I can't believe I just did that again, right? And it's like, woo, I did it. This is like nothing can stop me now, right? And I take that into every other aspect of my life. I take it into my business. I take that into my marriage. Ladies must stop thinking that they are not brave. They must rather make friends with fear. Take her for coffee and talk to her and say to her, okay, what is it that you want me to learn? What is it that I'm not seeing? And just befriend her. And I don't ever want fear to leave my side. I want fear to be my companion until the day that I die, because as long as she's there, I know that I'm growing. So number 1, ladies, is seriously find out what your purpose is and connect with that, and understand this. Your purpose is never about you. You were not put on this earth for yourself. You were always put on this earth to improve somebody else's life. So here's the thing. if you don't get your lazy ass out of bed in the morning and do what you're supposed to be doing, somebody out there is suffering because they need you to live your purpose. The fact that women are so quick to judge, right? Because we feel judged all the time. So we feel that, well, if I feel judged, they're judging me, so I have to judge them right back. And it's one of the weirdest things how their buttons get pushed. And when people have a problem with language, for instance, I always think to myself, why are you giving your power away like this? Nobody can piss you off except yourself. I mean, you cannot, I don't give a shit what my language is like. You want to get offended by my language, that's you blocking yourself off to hearing what I'm saying to you, right? For an excuse to stay mediocre.
Yes.
I'm sorry. That is exactly what I feel. People must get over this, I want to be average and I want to be like everybody else. Because the moment you go into that space, you start blocking all the gifts that the universe gives you. And those gifts are normally in exactly the opposite way of what you're thinking. It's like when I give my clients wealth consciousness books to read and they come to me and go, no, this doesn't resonate with me. I go, well, of course it doesn't fucking resonate with you. At the moment, it's challenging what you are used to.
Exactly.
And if you don't get past that discomfort, if you're not prepared to get past the discomfort, you lose out on everything.
You do.
Of women are not allowing themselves the space and the time to go within, because it's, they get brought up with this idea of we have to do everything for everybody else and put ourselves last. What a load of shit. But years ago, my mom turned around and told me how selfish I am to do my sport because I'm a mom, and I should be at home with my kids. And it took her a very long time to get over that. But so that's how women are brought up. The fact that we're not supposed to look after ourselves. We must be busy all the time. If we are not running on empty, looking after everybody else, and there's something wrong. Right? Most women don't realize. When I am pushing your buttons, it's because I'm reflecting something in you that you don't want to see. Right? In the mirror, you would understand that you ain't treating yourself like a queen either. And it just seems like with social media, people have gotten even less boundaries. They've opened themselves up even more and thinking they can't reject anybody else. So here's the thing. I believe that we live in a very mediocre, average society who is trying to keep us mediocre and average.
Yes.
That's so by keeping us busy.
Mm-hmm.
That's so by telling us how we must look, how we must speak, who we must be friends with, what type of lifestyle we have to lead. And anything about that, it's like, oh my God, look at her, what a bitch, right?
Right.
We get all these wonderful names. Oh, I love those names. Bitch, slut, whatever. Bring it on, babies. Because every time you say that, I'm like, yes, I'm not normal. You need to start understanding that if it's not feeling right for them, if it's feeling like, I'm kind of getting tired of this, that's because you are tired of this. That's because your soul is waking up to the fact that you were born for more than average, more than mediocre. Go after the big goals. Stop going for the next step. I'm so sick and tired of people telling me, no, but if you run 2 kilometers, then in 10 months from now, you must run 5. I'm like, fuck, man, go run a marathon. These baby steps all the time, and women need to start understanding that. You are so powerful already when you just tap into that, when you just tap into God and the strength that He will give you. I mean, do you really think that God can't do a marathon? Do you really think that He cannot give you the business of your dreams? Do you really think that He cannot give you the best clients in the world?
Exactly.
It's not the physical work, and that's the problem. Most people think it's about sitting behind the laptop for 10 hours a day. It's not about that. The hard work is this shit up here.
Yes.
It's the mindset work that you have to do every single day, all the time. All the time, because the moment that this slides, everything else reflects that, right?
Yes.
And This is too much work for most people. I mean, if you go and read Think and Grow Rich from Napoleon Hill, he will tell you that the reason why most people are not successful is because they are lazy to work their minds.
Yes.
Today, and she was not doing her mindset work every day. She was doing it maybe 5 times a week. And I said to her, really, do you expect the universe to take you seriously if you can't even commit to 7 days a week of mindset work in the morning? Come on.
Exactly.
The universe to come to your party, you better beat that fucking drum every single day, right? You have got to make the loudest music on the block to get the universe's attention to say, hell yes, I want to dance with her. It's all about inspiration, supporting each other. There's fuck all judgment allowed in the group. And it's just epic fun. So, I'm all about let's play in life. Take your mission seriously. Stop taking yourself so seriously and have some fun.
Welcome to thevisionarywoman.com. Thevisionarywoman.com. Watch our host of insightful video exchange interviews. Listen to the Visionary Woman Hotspot Talk Radio to empower your evenings and read fascinating articles of inspiration and perseverance, all with you in mind. Visit us on our social media handles, Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter.